Look at it. Look at this beautiful thing.
मजा आ रहा.
It's got a kick also. The spicy kick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember when Ayan Mukherjee was like, "Babe, can you be more bubbly?" And I was just like, what do you mean more bubbly? And like, तेरे बाप के sandwiches है क्या? I remember when I first bonded with Anurag.
हाँ जी.
We were drinking a few whiskeys together, and he taught me swear words. Basically.
Yeah.
Benchot, mother chot, jhant ki pissu.
What the fuck is jhant ki pissu? Anurag bhai, ये क्या है? Hi Kalki, welcome to the Bombay Journey. कैसी हो आप?
It's been a pleasure. It is a pleasure.
Yeah. ये पूरी रिहर्स करी हुई लाइनें होती थी कि हम लोग इतना we are so used to saying these things. Like somebody says have a good day and I'm like you too, but then they don't say have a good day and I say you too, then they just like, but I didn't even say it. What's up? How often are you in Mumbai?
I'm here. Actually, I end up being here every couple of weeks. I have work, I have shoot, but what I do is I become super efficient when I'm here. सब कुछ line up करती हूँ.
So
एक दिन में सब
hyper-productive.
कुछ टाक. Yeah, because I want to be as little time away from my daughter as possible. She's not
congratulations
going
on
to
that.
want me after the age of 7, right? After that, like parents are not cool anymore.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
These are the precious few years I
Correct.
have with her.
Tell me this. We talk about the journey, so we will always have you. कोई भी एरिया का कुछ भी आपको याद हो तो आप बता दीजिएगा ऐसा. So like we are going through Juhu right now, तो यहाँ की कोई कहानियाँ हो तो बताओ.
जुहू तो काफ़ी फेमिलियर एरिया है मेरे लिए क्योंकि पृथ्वी थिएटर तो कितनी बार मैं आई हूँ और मेरी सारी करियर उधर से शुरू हुई एक्चुअली.
Yeah.
And lot of beer drinking post shows.
Of course.
In different places. One of the most famous ones is in Alfredo's, which is.
I've done that too.
Yeah, so you get those big tap jugs.
Perfect.
And
पूरा
then there was
मंडली के
this one.
साथ.
There's one here. What was it called?
Sea Princess.
Sea Princess? No, that's the hotel. Sometimes I would swim here, but there's this like on the sea
Juhu
beer
Hotel.
bar, slightly dingy one.
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about? Just after this.
I have no
Just
idea.
before,
This will be a new thing that you would have told us
Chowpatty
about.
Beach, there's one place,
Wow,
and we used
yaar.
to go there.
And
have
opens up to the
beers.
beach.
Yeah, on the beach. Maybe it's been bought over now. I don't know. Let's see. We'll pass it in a second. It's shut down now.
Shit,
Totally
yaar.
abandoned. Oh, this is so sad. Citizen Hotel. So it was right next to opposite Citizen Hotel.
अच्छा आप लोग जो देख रहे हैं ना, अगर आप लोगों को ये वाली जगह के बारे में पता है तो हमें कमेंट्स में बताना.
हाँ, बता
ताकि
दो.
कल की और मैं फिर बाकी बाद में लिएज करें और हम दोनों डिस्कस करें इसके बारे में. हाँ,
I
आपके
think
साथ
I've
भी
never
discuss
stepped on Juhu Chowpatty Beach.
करें. Like ever.
I don't think I've ever literally walked on this beach because it's so crowded, and I don't know why, but yeah, I've never come to this.
You also go on now, na? So you have like these
I've gone
pristine
further
beaches.
on Juhu. When I had our dog before she passed away, we used to go for runs. She used to love running on the beach. So further, where it's less crowded, towards like
Versova.
Novotel. No, Novotel.
हाँ, we'll get off there.
that
चलो,
area.
you can show it to me.
Yeah, so that we used to do long runs for Kiara, our
So
dog.
cool. So you were with the
Yeah.
company theatre, right? For a bit.
I've done plays with Company Theatre with Atul Kumar, but I've also done with Rajat Kapoor. I've done different people, Rehan Engineer. I had my own company, Little Productions, I did a couple of plays with. So yeah.
But miss करते हो theatre?
नहीं, मैं अभी भी करती हूँ actually.
कहाँ कर रही हो आप? मैंने नहीं देखा. What?
Recently in March we did a play at G5A.
Where is this?
Don Juan comes back from the war. The G5A is in town. It's like the new boho chic art, black box place. You don't know about it?
South Bombay people.
Yeah.
What
I mean,
is?
it's
What
not
are
like
all these
I'm a South Bombay person, but we performed there, and hopefully, I love theatre and I want to get back to it. I did a solo show called I'm Okay, which is all about
I know about
motherhood.
that. Yeah.
And the manicness of it in the early months. So yeah, I love it. I love theatre. I won't stop. I hope I'll be doing it till I'm 90.
We should talk about your kurta. I really liked it. This is from which brand?
This is from Anna Villa.
Huh.
She's always making beautiful stuff. Really sustainable, organic materials. Just local stuff rather than trying to export. And Yeah, I really like her stuff.
Listen, we talk about the origins of kind of tales, okay? So we'll talk about Auroville also. To tell me, the world doesn't know enough about Auroville. I've tripped on a bunch of architecture from there.
Yeah.
I think there's one creator who's doing very well from there. She's doing quite a lot of fun content.
Yeah.
But what kind of things do you remember and what was it like growing up there?
What's Auroville like? I remember getting on bikes a lot, motorbikes. You know, on those dirt roads. At that time,
You would be riding also?
Yeah, I'd be riding without a license also. And then eventually, like, you know, but I remember riding on the backs of bikes before I was allowed to ride my own bike as well.
Yeah.
And I have memories of just the really good, you know, khana, like fresh stuff, fresh, you know, pasta, homemade pastas. And mozzarella and I don't know, all sorts of like, you know, jams and pickles and all like very homemade stuff.
Is this the French connection kicking in and getting you all of this like kind of food?
Yeah. And just generally like forest, big trees, open space. Every house has a different look. Every house has something quite innovative in terms of, I don't know, cooling systems that, you know, use water, just using nature around us, like keeping the trees, keeping the environment intact.
Correct.
I hope it lasts.
We're here, so we just spoke about all of these places.
Oh yeah, this is.
I think Alfredo's is still there. There it is.
Yeah. Now there's so many new places that have come up.
But yeah, Alfredo's has remained.
Many nights have been spent in Alfredo's. Many brainstormings
and then Rolf's
and
also.
Hookups and yes.
Alfredo's is all of these like journeys things for you.
Yes.
Like exploring
life.
Independent.
Yes.
Womanhood.
Life. Yes, life. Life lessons, both good and bad. Hangovers. Yeah.
So here we are at the Novotel Wala beach also. This is generally the beach that we get off at and like just do a stroll and come. Are you in?
Yeah, there's no rain. Let's do it.
Yeah. So your go-to rain schedule would be Bhutta also. Like what would be your like Mumbai rain story?
Bhutta with that chili and lime.
Nimbu, perfect. Yeah.
So good.
And I think they put a little chaat masala also.
They do sometimes, yeah.
But what else like go-to food things in Mumbai for you?
I love Britannia's. I love that.
Like the berry pulao?
Berry pulao, mutton berry pulao, unbelievable. It's still so good after all these years.
I know what you mean.
Like some of these old establishments, you know.
Yeah.
What's that seafood place, Trishna?
Mahesh Lunch Home?
Mahesh Lunch Home, no. There was one, Trishna, is it Trishna or Krishna?
Trishna, like your film Trishna?
Yeah, Trishna, I think. No?
Yeah.
They had crabs. There was one.
आप लोग बताओ भाई तृष्णा के बारे में भी मुझे नहीं पता था.
Yeah,
किधर है ये तृष्णा?
There was one branch in Versova. I think there's one branch in Juhu.
They'll tell us.
They'll tell us. Anyway.
Yes, please. Yeah, so seafood places.
Seafood places. I like. What else?
You haven't done Ghazali and like
Ghazali's.
Harish
Maybe
Lancho.
I'm thinking of Ghazali's. Why did I say Trishna?
I don't know.
Ghazali's. That's the one that has a branch in Versova also. Yeah. Ghazali's has amazing crab, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The crab.
And then when the season is such, you have like soft crab, the chodu one.
Yeah.
And you can eat the whole
good.
thing.
Yum. I also love the effort of crab, like eating it with your fingers getting dirty.
But do you like cooking as well? Like just as much as you like gorging on such food?
Yeah, I like cooking if it's not every day.
Yeah.
When it becomes a chore, I really like hate it.
I don't think we can go in. We'll show them the beach is temporarily closed. Can you see that, folks? So we'll enjoy it from here.
Sadly. Yeah.
Go on and tell me like what kind of a dish would make you like that.
So, see, I like cooking when it's for a few friends once in a while. What I don't like is every day making dal chawal and all that. But you know, when I experiment, I like to make like pad thai, or I might make something baked like a quiche.
So pad thai is extensive, bro.
Yeah, pad thai I learned when I went to Thailand on a shoot, and they taught me how to make it. It's not that hard actually. It's
so
just
you get
need
two
to
things
have
ready
fish
and like
sauces. You have to have all those right weird sauces, right? There's oyster sauce, fish sauce, but otherwise it's just like, you know, a lot of beating up peanuts and lime and some chili, and you can get papaya, grate some raw papaya. It depends on different styles, and then the noodles and the egg. Like you just set,
You just set everything up.
Set up everything and then mix it up
My mouth
together.
is watering. So we should talk about Goa places also that you binge on and when you go to often.
Yeah, Goa. Let me see. So there's like your classic mafia cocktails, you know, like just these old shacks that are there forever.
Really?
Mafia cocktails, you don't know?
I have no idea. I'm so like Goa illiterate.
Okay, and then there's all the fancy new stuff. Like in Asagaon, we have mustard, which is like French and Bengali cuisine. There's gunpowder. There's Kamal Table, which has brilliant cocktails. In Panjim, a fish thali place that's incredible. What's it called? It's a famous name.
ये भी आप लोग ही
Of a
बताएंगे
fish.
हमें.
It's a fish name. I've lost it.
But आप लोग जो गोवा वाली पब्लिक है, गोवा बहुत जाते रहते हैं,
It'll
उनको
come
बताना
back.
जरूरी है. This is us. अभी हम ये बात करेंगे कि आपके grandpas also got like some mad history, bro, like Eiffel Tower and like.
It's actually my great grand uncle.
Oh wow.
So my great grandfather's brother, and his name was
Maurice Koechlin.
Maurice Koechlin. Look at you, yeah. And he was the chief engineer on the Eiffel Tower.
Oof.
So
What amazing flex. Like, did you
know.
not use this as a party hack or something?
I
ever?
mean, what? I tried to get a discount when I went there. They didn't give me a discount when I went to Eiffel Tower. I was like, guys, come on, it should be the Koechlin Eiffel Tower. Should put our names up there.
So well, every time the lights come
They're
on
like, your
every
name
hour.
is unpronounceable. We can't put it on a tower.
Dude, so like, how does Mumbai happen? Because there's London in the middle as well, right? You studied in London.
I grew up in South India,
Ji.
Pondi. Then I went to Ooty for boarding school. Then I went to London to study drama and theatre.
Why drama and theatre? How did you come about picking that?
Good question. It was my teacher in school, Miss Ruby Mangaldas,
Ji.
and she told me, why don't you apply for acting courses, you know, because I was like, what do I do? I have to think of a career. I have no idea what I want to be. She knew how much I loved being in drama festivals and doing drama and all of that. Yeah, not metaphorically, literally. And उसने ये कहा मुझे कि ये सारे universities है, why don't you have a look at their drama
So
courses? Or I have to thank her for starting me on this dream journey.
Our Shev Puri wale bhaiya will expect us. What are your kinds of Shev Puri? Like, do you go
I like it spicy.
Meetha mirchi mix?
I like but little like mirchi I like. I don't like it too meetha.
Same. Let's go.
Let's do it.
So that we can also talk about Prithvi while we are at
Prithvi,
Janki Kutir ka gate.
absolutely.
आ जाते हैं हमारे हफ्ते आपके पास. 2 शेव पूरी बना दो, थोड़ा ही मीठा डालना दोनों में भी. और यू वांट टू शेयर?
How many? कितने आते हैं? 6. I think share. No?
शेयर कर दो, फिर एक ही बना देना. I don't want to waste also. So Prithvi stories. What else? Like, how did you land your first gig here?
Prithvi first gig. I can't even remember what it was. I think it was hair. Now hair. So I actually moved to Bombay for this audition. Ajay Krishnan was doing this play and there was auditions going on for it. I didn't know him. I went for the audition and it was, they asked us to do a monologue. I did a Shakespeare monologue. And then
Which one?
Catherine's monologue from Taming of the Shrew. Yeah.
फालतू में पूछ लिया, मेरे को पता तो कुछ है नहीं.
Intense. Anyway. And then
तीखा ज़्यादा, मीठा कम.
I basically got in and they said, can you move to Bombay? Because this play requires a lot of time from you. So I moved to a friend's house.
Of course, there's always that one friend in Mumbai, no?
Yeah, so I had a friend's house. I stayed
Where
with
was
her. So this was in Worli Seaface. I thought all of Bombay looked like Worli Seaface. I was like, wow, this
dude,
is so
that's
nice.
lucky.
View kitna acha hai. Yeah, and then, you know, slowly, just like kept auditioning, doing things. But yeah, my first project was that and it was called Hair.
Where
and it
all
was
have you
a
lived
twisted
after?
version of Rapunzel.
Look at it. Look at this beautiful thing. Twisted version of Rapunzel. Wow.
Yeah, it was like a dark version of Rapunzel.
I mean, the world needs to see a bunch of interpretations of all of our favorite Disney films.
मजा आ रहा.
It's got a cake also, the spicy cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The best. I have to take with both of us. Siddharth and me. Come.
That's fine. But I need someone to take it from my phone.
You
Got
get
it?
this a
Thank
lot,
you.
Siddharth? You get a lot of people asking for photos?
You do, no?
No, I'm asking you. Do you
We
get?
do also, yeah.
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 And
Thank
in the
you.
middle of eating,
Yeah.
Middle of eating
ma'am, दांत में सेब पूरी है फिर भी फोटो चाहिए.
Dhanya. That actually
Dhanya.
looks like weird.
अरे ये एक्स्ट्रा है क्या? थैंक यू.
It's like Sukapudi is Janmsid Adhikar. As soon as you come to Mumbai, you start doing this play whole thing. And then what happens? Like, first film कैसे होती है?
So I went for the audition of Devdi. I was going for many auditions. Obviously, as a struggling actor, you're not making theatre. Money is very less. So I was trying to do ads.
True story.
I was doing those what do you call those tele shopping ads.
You've done tele shopping
I've done
ads?
tele shopping ads.
Wow, what
that
are you
have
selling,
paid my
like-
rent for months, huh?
Like the belt.
Yeah,
and like,
this little machine that makes you lose weight. It's
Yeah, I know.
Jiggling your fat.
yeah,
like
we
that.
probably actually bought that. Shit.
Yeah.
Good sell then. You were good at it. Yeah, of course.
Look at that. And then basically, I was doing
So you
auditions
paid a
and I went
bunch of
for the
rent from that,
audition.
you said.
Yeah.
Good,
yeah,
good
yeah.
fun.
And I went for the audition of Devdi and script was in Hindi. I was like, bro, my Hindi sucks at this point. This was Vasan Bala. He was Tamilian, so I was bonding with him on that level. But I was like, I can't speak a word of Hindi. I can say aage se right and all for the rickshaw. That's it. So he said, don't worry, we have the script in English. Take 5 minutes to prepare and come. So I did. I did the audition. I left from there. I was waiting for my bus back to Bandra from Versova, from Aalambayan. And suddenly I get a call and it's Anurag Kashyap. You can act, come back. So he comes, he meets me.
That's all he told you. You can act, come
you can
back.
act, come back. So I go, I tell him, he says, can you learn Hindi in two months? I'll give you tutor. Did another audition after in Hindi and that's it.
This Laga Chunri Mein Daag that's credited to you on IMDb. वो कहाँ से हुआ
Laga
फिर?
Chunri Mein Daag. And there was one more, I See You.
I see you. Yeah.
I have done an extra part in those. So
Sorry,
the first one
what?
was my debut was I See You. I was in London at the time as a student, and I knew some Indians, and some Indian guy was like, "Hey, there's this big Bollywood film. They need extras. You'll come." That time I was very innocent and all. I didn't know that.
So how much did you get for this?
I must have gotten nothing. I got nothing. I don't remember. Must have been like £10 or something.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's like 1,000 rupees, bro.
Yeah. And I just did it because I was like, yeah, how cool. Spend the whole day.
Who was on set? Who do you remember?
I met, oh my God. I've gone blank.
Fair enough. So then second film, Laga Chunri Mein Daag, किसके साथ scene है आपका?
Arey yaar, come on, tell me the hero's name. Come on. Oh my God, this is so
ये
bad.
भी आप
Arjun
लोग-
Rampal.
अर्जुन रामपाल. So मुंबई की बात करते हैं. हम लोग मुंबई की बड़ी बात करते हैं. Also ये प्लेन वाला पार्क है
हाँ,
हमारे.
ये डोमेस्टिक एयरपोर्ट है हमारा.
ये नाना नानी पार्क है.
I don't know what it is. Yeah, Juhu Park ना? Juhu Park.
जो एसएनडीटी के लिए लेफ्ट लेते हैं ना
जुहू
पब्लिक
प्लेन
वाले
पार्क।
पार्क. हाँ, जुहू
हाँ।
वाला प्लेन पार्क. मेरे को वही नाम पता था. तो आप लोग बता दीजिएगा. मुंबई की फेवरेट आपका स्लैंग, लाइक व्हाट आर योर फेवरेट वर्ड्स?
Amici Mumbai.
आमची मुंबई.
I don't really have any.
You don't
ये सब
abuse
नहीं-
also?
ये सब नहीं बोलती हूँ मैं. हाँ?
हाँ?
Abuse I do, but
Like what are your favorite go-to ones?
I remember when I first bonded with Anurag.
हाँ जी.
You know, we were drinking a few whiskeys together, and he taught me swear words. Basically.
Yeah?
Benchot, Mother Chot, Jhant ki Pissu.
What the fuck? जाट के पिस्सू. अनुराग भाई ये क्या है? He although sorry I owe you a car.
Actually, I'm not sure if Anurag taught me that or Ranbir Kapoor.
Really?
Somebody taught me this one, which was quite nasty. Jhant ki Pissu.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
And then there's a cute one like Chut Kaboot. You know, it's cute. And yeah, these are like basics when you learn a new language, right?
Yeah, I'm being trained
And-
right now by you. I'm just like, ये last to गाली, and I used to think I'm like गाली का खुदा type.
Post DK. But then all these, I also, I just feel like people don't like it when you use it. So I'm a bit like, this is fun for entertainment, but
that's it.
I don't use it for actual conversation.
Plus you're also driving, you said, now. So then there are some things that
so
come
when
out.
I'm driving, I somehow only swear in French. I think
Really?
I got it from my mother because my mother used to swear in French. So yeah, I have this like French side that comes out when I'm driving. And
Teach me?
Non mais ça va pas trop du cul, trop du cul. Say it?
Yeah, tu du cul.
Yeah, that's it, trop du cul.
It's like tu ke bolta hu.
Yeah, it's basically
like khaza has become like a very
whole
big
of the ass. Asshole.
Oh, asshole. Whole of the ass.
Literal translation.
Say it again.
Trop du cul.
Tu du cul.
Enculé. That's really nasty.
Yeah.
Enculé. You really don't like that person in the Audi in front.
What else? I'm just like, कुछ तो है, मैं replay करके देखेगा.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help at all. Like, who the fuck will understand that anyway?
It's just for myself. It's more an expression within. I don't want to shout at anybody that they're an asshole. I mean, maybe a few people, but generally I'm not that, it's more just to get it out of me, just to get the anger out of my insides. Yeah.
So Mumbai places, what are your favorite go-to places here?
I mean, I live in Andheri, so Leaping Windows is like my local joint. I like to hang out there for meetings, for
lower
food,
ground for their
drinking. Comics, exactly. I do a lot of interviews down there as well. Yeah, Leaping is one place. Bandra is one of those rare, like I'm in Bandra, guys, let's meet all the Bandra people. And I like my old establishments like Soul Fry and Toto's, but I also like a fancy meal sometimes. I don't know, like BKC now has Old Pedro's and stuff like that. There's that place in town, what is it, Americanos? Yeah, so if we're feeling like fancy, dress up, girls' night out.
So you're more bougie or you're more like?
I mean, I'm more local, but yeah, I can do bougie as well, I gotta be able to mix between. It's like theatre and film, You would go one day by train carrying all your own saman and travel all over the country, and then you're suddenly in a business class flight and you're like promoting a film and you're, interesting. The worlds are different, but also same. Like a lot of people are struggling with the same things in different ways,
Yeah, for sure. But so you were living in Worli, then you were living in Warsaw?
Worli for a very short time. Then I was living in Mahim with two boys, my friends. Yeah. And then I was living in...
I love your landlord who was okay with this, because that time Mumbai...
That Mahim place was special. Not a lot of places have this. And then I moved into my own place, means subletting actually from someone. So these are
all nice illegal things you've done.
Yeah, I mean,
but they are technically illegal for subletting.
Yeah, he had to go to Dubai and he let me rent his place. Yeah. Okay,
so 2 years of struggle, theatre keeps you sane. Then Shaitan happens.
Then I think Zindagi happened, and Shaitan and Zindagi around the same time.
Oh,
both these films started. So I had this one indie small film, Shaitan, and then this huge like Bollywood type film in Spain.
Yeah.
So it was quite like...
Listen, you're one of the most like iconic characters from it, because you're in memes.
Yeah.
If you are not, the bag is.
Bhagwati,
Yeah, like it could be sitting with us right now, right here in the back.
Yeah, I wish I was paid as much as that bag cost.
Ouch.
I mean, those bags are insane. You can buy an apartment with those bags.
Yeah, I've never really understood the point.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to understand. It's true.
Okay, so then Shaitan I really loved, but like that character of yours took a toll on you, no?
Shaitan was an intense character for sure. I don't know if it took a toll on me. I do remember doing a stupid, crazy thing, which was that my character is supposed to be claustrophobic because when she's a child, her mother tries to drown her in water. So she's very scared of water and very scared of being in closed environments. And I was like, oh, I'm not claustrophobic. How can I experience claustrophobia? Because I'm an enthusiastic actor who wants to be method. So what do? I ask my driver, I give him my phone, and I say, put me in the dicky and take me for a ride. No matter what you hear from the dicky, don't open the door for like 15 minutes, you know?
Fuck, bro.
I get in, and within a minute, my mind goes nuts. I'm like, how long have I known this driver? He's pretty new. It's only been about a month. Wait a minute, I don't have his police record. He could take me anywhere. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of here. What if I can't breathe? What if there's no oxygen coming? You know, your brain just goes wild because, you know, you can't escape. It's like, I'm not so into, you know, this kind of method anymore.
Yes.
I find different approaches, but yeah, I think it was quite a thing for Shaitan to go through something like that.
Quick generic hack that you all should, like, why shouldn't you know? There is a space right outside right as soon as you close the dicky, which is like a little protruding hole type of thing. You can put your hand, and it's almost like a lever. If you put it, you can open it from inside.
Good to know for the next time.
Yeah, auto expert.
Next time it won't be voluntary, so I will have to use this one.
Like, I mean, if you're in like a Range Rover like this, there's a button.
Yeah. Well,
Then it
I don't
opens
know
up
if
like this, like-
the gangsters will be in a Range Rover like this when they come and kidnap me.
Wasn't like Omni a thing during our time? Like, everybody could kidnap you in an Omni, like, you know, they just like, open the door and just like pop you in. What about the newer stuff, like the most recent stuff? What are your kind of favorite roles? What are your favorite characters
What
that
new
you've done?
stuff? I haven't done any new stuff. I haven't had a release since COVID, and obviously one of the reasons is COVID. The second reason is having
Motherhood?
a baby.
Yeah.
But like, I have a bunch of stuff that is about to release, which is Made in Heaven season 2, Goldfish,
Yes.
Kho Gaye Hum Kahan. And right now I'm going to start shooting a Tamil movie.
So cool.
So a full-on commercial
With
Tamil
who?
movie. Good question. I will not be able to answer this.
all right. But you keep writing. How did that occur, and like how did that happen, and then how did you keep delving into that?
I was always writing since I was a kid.
Yeah?
I think it's just been my form of expression. Like, when I'm really annoyed at something and I don't find the right answer at that moment,
Yeah.
I go back and I'm like, this is what I should have said, or this is what I wanted to, you know, say. So I think it comes from an area of like not being heard and wanting to express those things. That's usually where it comes from. And it's obviously developed over the years and become more, I don't know, matured or whatever. But yeah, keep writing. Keep writing for like my own. Even this COVID time, I wrote The Elephant in the Womb, right? Which was a comic book on pregnancy and motherhood.
It's so cool. I love the name.
Yeah. So that was also just like, why did no one tell me about all this? And like, you know, outpour of all the daily traumas and emotions. And yeah, motherhood is beautiful and fantastic, but it's also really raw and traumatic. And yeah,
How do you pronounce
that.
the kid's name? Because I don't want to go
Sappho.
wrong. Sappho. Yeah.
Greek.
I wrote it here, but I was just
She's
like...
a Greek name, Greek poet.
Yeah, even during your pregnancy, there was a bunch of trolling. It was like, who's the father? What the fuck?
Yeah,
ये सब क्या
not
चल
being
रहा है?
married because we were, you know, just like, I was already divorced. He was like, I'm not interested in marriage. So we just took a conscious decision not to marry, but we were, you know, living together and yeah.
Anyhow, so tell me this. You worked with so many directors, like from Vishalji to Anurag to, you know, Zoya, Nitya, everybody. What kind of styles do you like or like find interesting? What is your zone?
I mean, I love being in different environments with different directors because you get to challenge your acting, you know, like be more over the... I remember when Ayan Mukherjee was like, babe, can you be more bubbly? And I was just like, more... I mean, I'll be a cartoon if I'm more bubbly. You know, what do you mean more bubbly? And like, you know, तेरे बाप के sandwiches है क्या? Like, how much more can I do? You know, like there's only so much stretching ability on my face.
So that was quite cool. You just went like, I was like, hello, new Kalki.
Yeah, so, but it was so good to have that and look at what that character did for me, for everyone. So thanks, Ayan, for that. But then, you know, I love working with Rakhi Sandilya, who liked to shoot the entire scene in one shot in ribbon.
Wow.
You know, so we would be going from the lift downstairs to the apartment, then go into the bedroom. An entire fight would happen. We'd come back. I'd go to the kitchen, get a drink, come back out. Like, you know, 5-minute long scenes, which is like also really exciting.
Yeah,
so,
your theatre self is just like dancing on
yeah,
that.
exactly. Even Goldfish, the way Pushan Kriplani has directed it, he's the DOP as well.
Yeah.
And he decided to only use natural lighting. And he's always had either 2 or 3 cameras on.
Okay.
So me and Deepthi would never have to think about continuity because it was always caught
All
in
caught.
that take.
That's true.
And then you're like, thank you. Because once you have continuity, you do have to be a little bit, you are limited a little bit,
Yeah.
right? You have to make sure you cry at this point. You have to make sure you
That hand is there that time.
Yeah, at that time. And it becomes inorganic. So yeah, that's also a pleasure to work with.
Like Made in Heaven 2 is going to be coming and I've waited forever for it. Like 5 years.
We all
dude.
have, I think, you know. I think Faiza is going to have a hip replacement in this series because, you know, it's like been so long. It's like, she's getting old. She's got a walking stick now.
कैसा लगा आपको?
अच्छा लगा.
मजा आया ना?
हाँ.
ठीक है. अभी हम लोग ना जाएंगे ऐसा कपड़ा बदल के सडनली मेल फेमिनिस्ट में आ जाएंगे. आप लोग जाके वो शो देखो. बट डू नॉट फॉरगेट टू सब्सक्राइब टू मैशेबल इंडिया. और इनके साथ एक और एपिसोड करने का मन मेरे को तो है क्योंकि 1.5 पेज था. एक टाइम के बाद हम लोग कुछ तो अपना ही बकचोदी करने लग गए. आपको मजा आया ना?
मजा
तो हम लोग
आया.
फिर मिल लेंगे.
बिल्कुल.
मैं गोवा में भी कर सकते हैं हम लोग ये.
हाँ, आजा गोवा में.
हाँ ठीक है.
करते
तो
हैं.
हम लोग ये गोवा में करेंगे तो आप लोग 1000 कमेंट करेंगे तो हम लोग गोवा में करेंगे.
ठीक है.
और पीछे बैगवती को भी बिठा देंगे. ठीक है. Actually some brand should sponsor that. But thank you so much for watching. This is Siddhaarth Aalambayan signing off. Bye.